You're born into the world of Oblivion, a land full of magic, prophecy, and stupidly massive mud crabs. But you're not a noble hero, you're not the champion of Cyrodiil, you're an Oblivion Guard, the medieval fantasy equivalent of mall security. From the moment you're born, you're already making mistakes. Instead of a cry, you let out a "Stop!" because the studio that developed you used the wrong voice line. Your childhood? Forget playing tag or catch. You're trained in two things: yelling about stolen sweet rolls and enforcing the law with extreme overreaction. Someone bumps into a table.
I saw that, criminal scum.
You don't ask questions, you don't investigate. You see a crime and you teleport into the offender's vicinity like a divine SWAT team and start swinging. You'd be exceptionally unlucky if you were born around the time of the Oblivion Gates crisis. Picture this: you've just been unfortunate enough to be stationed in Kvatch, a town with one of the first Oblivion Gates to open. You went from chasing drunk Nords who pee on temple walls to fighting hellspawn demons from a Daedric realm. Not exactly the promotion you had in mind. You don't even get hazard pay. In fact, the only thing the Empire gives you is a rusty sword, 2 days of training, and a helmet that cuts off 40% of your peripheral vision. Have fun trying to parry a scamp when you can't even see your own feet. Anyway, the Daedra burst through the gate in their hundreds. Your superior gets roasted alive in 3 seconds. Your squad runs screaming into the hills, and you're left behind to yell,
"I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you,"
at the physical embodiment of eternal torment. And speaking of mud crabs, even they seem to have a better union than you do. They don't get randomly set on fire by Dremora or sent to patrol Leyawiin in the rain every day. And they don't have to wear 50 pounds of rusted armor. You survive, barely. You're sent to another city. You think, maybe now I can relax. But nope, you're stuck walking the same 5 feet of road every single day, repeating the same 4 dialogue lines to every passerby. The only thing that changes is the occasional beggar trying to sell you skooma behind the chapel. You say, "Move along," like you were programmed to. But deep down, you envy him. At least he gets to feel something. Oh, and let's talk about your AI pathfinding. You try walking around a crate in the barracks and get stuck spinning in circles for 6 hours. The champion of Cyrodiil comes back to check on you and you're just muttering,
"Well now, what do we have here?"
as you moonwalk into a wall like a glitchy Michael Jackson. And yeah, even a remake of your character 19 years later isn't going to fix that problem, apparently. And gods forbid it rains. Your helmet starts collecting water, and because of a design oversight, your only options are drowning or removing the helmet and getting court-martialed for improper uniform protocol. Let's not forget the Thieves Guild. The city is crawling with them. They wear hoods, sneak around at night, and casually walk past you carrying 6 stolen paintings and a fresh set of Mythic Dawn robes. Your reaction?
What's going on?
But if someone accidentally picks up a wooden bowl in a shop, you draw your sword and chase them across the continent, leaping off cliffs, swimming through rivers, and crashing weddings just to hand them a 5 gold fine. And if they resist, well, congrats. You're now dueling a level 45 Bosma assassin with glass daggers, while you're still rocking iron armor and a sword so dull it's classified as a spoon. You get no name, no recognition, and no backstory. Your role is to serve, suffer, and die loudly when someone bumps your health bar while fast traveling. The Imperial City is your capital, but it might as well be a prison. You're assigned to a tower with 62 stairs, no elevator, and a co-worker who says, "I saw a mud crab the other day," every single time you breathe. You consider jumping. Your only downtime is spent eating bread that's been in your inventory since the tutorial and drinking mead with a crusty goblet you found in an alien ruin. There's no healthcare plan, just tetanus. The Mages Guild, they treat you like an unpaid intern. The Dark Brotherhood wants you dead just for wearing a badge. And the Fighters Guild won't even acknowledge your existence unless you're carrying a severed ogre head. But the worst part? The player. Some fresh-faced prisoner who escaped jail 5 minutes ago and is now doing backflips off of chapel rooftops and asking you, a trained guard, if mud crabs are really that scary. They interrupt you mid-patrol, shove stolen cheese into your pocket, then fast travel away, leaving you confused, bloated with contraband, and emotionally broken. The Mythic Dawn cult is literally out here sacrificing people in caves, and you're still getting called out to investigate a horse theft in Breville. And when you finally arrive, the horse was a Daedric illusion and the thief is now a swarm of Atronachs. Yeah, good luck with that one. Every now and then, someone tries to brag you with 20 gold to ignore a crime. You say the same line every time. I'm watching you. But inside, you're begging them to make it 25 gold and sneak you out of this hellhole. You don't sleep, you don't dream, you just exist, trapped in a loop of mindless law enforcement, poor combat AI, and being cannon fodder for gods and heroes alike. But maybe, just maybe, one day the Dragonborn will show up from the future and give you a sweet roll, and then arrest you for eating it without a permit. Also, I've sent this Oblivion Guard to patrol your residence until you hit that subscribe button. Good luck escaping his dialogue tree. See you next time.